All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Defense Detective Global. Although we do not talk about films on this channel, but this time we have to do so because there was a lot of debate in the country regarding a film. There was an uproar over its facts and figures, political agenda to propaganda. Sometimes questions were raised on the data mentioned in the film and sometimes on the intention of making the film. We are talking about the Kerala story. Popular Indian YouTuber Dhruv Rathi also made a video about the film. He provided many facts, tried to prove wrong the figure of 32,000 women shown in the film. After this, many more people made counter videos and tried to counter each other's claims. But many issues and facts were not discussed in these videos. It seemed that by justifying the film as just a propaganda, many important points were left behind. That's why we decided to make this video. The video is not on the film but on the facts and propaganda related to it. In this video, we have tried to show those facts which have been attempted to cover up. You must watch this video till end because it will help you to decide what is the truth and what's not. There's no doubt that crime has no religion. Murder is murder and rape is rape. But when a pattern starts appearing in crime, questions do arise. If any agenda is visible behind the crime, then too questions arise. The answer to propaganda should not be propaganda. Hiding your head in the sand like an ostrich does not end the problem or solve it. YouTuber Dhruv Rathi did something similar in his video made on the film, the Kerala story. He proved wrong the claim made in the film that only 3 women from India converted and joined ISIS, out of which only 1 was a Hindu. Describing it as a potential threat, Dhruv Rathi also tried to prove himself clean. But in his video, he turned away from those incidents and facts which the whole country is facing today.
साल 2017 में केरला की सरकार ने 90 केसेस की लिस्ट सबमिट करी थी एनआईए को जांच करने के लिए कि इनमें लव जिहाद एंगल है या नहीं है। एनआईए ने 11 केसेस पर एग्जामिनेशन करी और कंक्लूड किया साल 2018 में कि हालांकि पीएफआई ने कन्वर्जन को फैसिलिटेट किया था, लेकिन एक भी ऐसा केस नहीं मिला जहां पर जबरदस्ती धर्म परिवर्तन करवाया जा रहा हो किसी भी इंसान का।
मैं वहां पे उससे मिली थी तो उसने अपना नाम यश बताया था और अब जाके 4 महीने बाद पता चला कि वो तनवीर अख्तर है।
और हमसे शादी करनी शीतला मंदिर से और वो मुझे करने के लिए तो मुझे पता चला कि वो हिंदू नहीं मुसलमान।
उनकी मदर ने भी ये बात छुपाई कि वो मतलब धर्म की बात छुपाई और अपने आप को ठाकुर जाति का बताया।
Today in our video, we will talk about the incidents happening around us. Incidents that are no longer confined to just TV screens and newspaper headlines, but now they are knocking at our doors. If you want, you can close your eyes like Dhruv Rathi and see all the good, and if you want, you can be alert by understanding the pattern of these criminal incidents by which such incidents can be avoided. Love jihad. For the last few years, this term is heard a lot on TV channels, newspapers, and the speeches of politicians.
गुजरात चुनावों में लव जिहाद की पहले तो घुसपैठ हुई और दूसरा चरण आते आते इस पर घमासान जो है वो गर्मा गया।
All this at a time when, right on cue, there are statements by political leaders on love jihad once again.
जो हो रहा है इसके पीछे तो बहुत बड़ा अंतरराष्ट्रीय गिरोह काम कर रहा है।
बताओ, कुछ नहीं लव जिहाद हो रहा है, कहां हो रहा है?
The matter has reached from the parliament to the Supreme Court, but there's no result. Dhruv Rathi in his video also emphatically referred to a written answer given in the Lok Sabha by the then Minister of State for Home, G. Kishan Reddy, in which he denied the existence of a single case of love jihad in Kerala. But everyone should read and understand this answer of G. Kishan Reddy carefully. Citing Article 25, his answer states that the Constitution provides for the freedom to profess, practice and propagate religion subject to public order, morality and health. Along with this, it has also been written in the answer that the term love jihad is not defined under the existing laws. This article of the Indian Constitution was earlier draft Article 19. It was debated in the Parliament on December 3 and December 6, 1948, and it was passed on December 6 itself. Even today, almost 75 years later, no change has been made in it. Now just think that when there was no term as love jihad at that time, then how would the term be used in Article 25? And if it is not mentioned in the Constitution, then how can the minister answer on that? However, in the written reply of G. Kishan Reddy, it was also mentioned that 2 cases from Kerala involving interfaith marriages have been investigated by the NIA. Even though the central government has not come up with any law against love jihad, but strict laws have been made against it in UP, Uttarakhand, Himachal Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh. If it is said that these are BJP-ruled states and this law is a political agenda, then let us tell you that in the year 1967, Odisha, in 1978, Arunachal Pradesh, and in 2017, Jharkhand made laws against religious conversion. Now let us tell you what is love jihad, which Dhruv Rathi is calling just a propaganda. Our country follows the constitution and Supreme Court gives the final verdict. Only the court decides what is right and what is wrong. So even in the case of love jihad, we will first of all talk about the court's decision. In the year 2009, the Kerala High Court had directed the state government to investigate and take action on the cases of love jihad. But at that time, the police gave clearance to several inter-religion marriages after investigation. Something similar happened in Hadia case too. The Kerala High Court had annulled the marriage of Akhila Asokan, alias Hadia, with Shafeen Jahan. But the Supreme Court overturned the High Court's decision and restored the marriage. But Dhruv Rathi, who completely dismisses love jihad, calling it only a lie and propaganda, did not talk about Afzal case of Amroha. We will tell you about that case. In the year 2021, UP police arrested Afzal from Delhi along with a minor girl. The girl was a Hindu and the shocking thing was that Afzal was also a Hindu for this girl. Afzal, a resident of Sambhal, used to work as a driver in Amroha. He often used to go to a nursery to buy plants. There he met the minor daughter of the owner of the nursery. Afzal told her that his name is Arman Kohli. Within a few days, Afzal lured and eloped with the minor girl to Delhi. When the girl's father filed a police complaint, he came to know that Arman Kohli was in fact Afzal. Amroha's special POXO court convicted Afzal under UP Prohibition of Unlawful Conversion of Religion Act and POXO Act and sentenced him to 5 years in jail. You can read its full news in established newspapers like the Indian Express and Deccan Herald. The links are given in the description box. However, even after this, it will not be surprising if Dhruv Rathi calls it a case of fraud and not love jihad. Look at this report published in The Hindu on 12th May 2023. According to this, the UP government released the figures of the cases registered under the UP Prohibition of Unlawful Conversion of Religion Act. The government said that from January 1, 2021 to April 30, 2023, 427 cases related to conversion were registered in UP. In 185 cases, the victims confessed in the court that they were forcibly converted. Simultaneously, 65 cases of conversion of minors were registered. Dhruv Rathi should also have talked about this report in his video. We have already said that the answer to propaganda should not be propaganda. Recently, an incident with an aspiring model from Bihar came in the news. The statement of this girl is the answer to the propaganda of Dhruv Rathi.
उसने अपना नाम यश बताया था और अब जाके 4 महीने बाद पता चला कि वो तनवीर अख्तर है.
This girl from Bhagalpur wanted to make her career in modeling and film industry. She started looking for modeling training agencies on the internet. This search ended at an agency of Ranchi named Yash Models. It was here that she met a boy who told her that his name is Yash. Both of them became good friends during the training and then he raped and blackmailed her and forcibly attempted to convert her religion.
ये मुझ पे दबाव बना रहा है कि मैं धर्म परिवर्तन करूं और मैं इससे शादी कर लूं, जिसके लिए ये मुझे बहुत धमकियां दे रहा है, लालच दे रहा है. लॉकडाउन के बाद मैंने सर्च किया था कि बेस्ट मॉडलिंग एजेंसी, मुझे मॉडलिंग और एक्टिंग के लाइन में आगे बढ़ना था, तो मैंने सर्च किया था तो मुझे यश मॉडल्स दिखा, तो मैंने यश मॉडल्स ज्वाइन किया. मैं वहां पे उससे मिली थी तो उसने अपना नाम यश बताया था और अब जाके 4 महीने बाद पता चला कि वो तनवीर अख्तर है.
The strangest thing is that even after the police complained by this girl, Tanveer Akhtar is roaming freely and threatening to kill this girl, befriending a girl by posing as a Hindu, trapping her in love, and then blackmailing and pressurizing her to accept Islam. We want to ask Mr. Dhruv Rathi whether these allegations of this girl are also false, and is this not an attempt to force conversion? After Ranchi, let's talk about Maharashtra. A Hindu girl was recovered from a house in Pune's Manchar. This girl was missing from year 2019. that is since last 4 years. When the girl went missing, the family lodged a police complaint. They came to know that a boy named Javed had misled and ran away with this girl. 4 years passed, but both of them could not be traced. Recently, the girl's brother came to know that Javed is living in Manchar. After monitoring for a few days and questioning the people around, it was found that a girl was also there with Javed. After this, the family members reached there. The girl was recovered, but she was no longer a Hindu. The family members were also surprised to see their daughter wearing a burqa. During interrogation, it was found that the girl was not only forcibly converted to Islam, but was also raped and tortured. Both of them also got married in Islamic way. Pune police has arrested the accused Javed under sections of kidnapping, rape and POCSO. Trapping minor girls in the name of love, misleading and luring them and then forcing them to change their religion. What kind of love is this? If this is love, then what is the need for only girls to change their religion? Boys can also change their religion, or both can follow their respective religions. Why is it necessary to convert to Islam for love? Mr. Dhruv Rathi must answer this question too. Look at this news from Rewari in Haryana, published in Hindustan Times on 12th May 2023. A woman alleged that in 2020, when she was studying in BA, she met Mausam Khan. He introduced himself as Prem. According to the woman, on November 18, 2020, he raped her and then married her in a temple in Haridwar and silenced her. The next day, his family members reached Haridwar and brought both of them to Nu in Haryana. Then she came to know the real truth. The man whom she thought to Prem was in fact Mausam Khan. In Nu, she was forcibly converted at gunpoint and nikah rituals were performed. Mausam Khan and his family kept the girl in captivity for 2 years. Now let us show you another picture. This is a wedding card. Here the girl's name Rachna is written at the top. The boy's name is written at the bottom. It is Chiranjeevi Amit Kumar. Father's name is Sukhram Singh. Address is Dhauri Pyau Mathura, which is in Uttar Pradesh. But if we tell you that the person in this picture is not Amit Kumar but Ikrar Qureshi, just as you are shocked, Rachna was also shocked when she came to know the truth after 9 years of their marriage. According to the complaint lodged by Rachna with the police, when she met Ikrar, he posed as Amit Kumar. Their friendship grew and they got married. Ikrar used to go to temples with Rachna. This continued even after marriage. But when they had 2 sons, Ikrar showed his real face. He told the truth and pressurized and threatened Rachna to get their sons circumcised. He also forced her to change her religion. What kind of love is this? Trapping a Hindu girl by posing as a Hindu man, lying for years, and then forcing the woman and children to accept Islam. Is this love? Now Mr. Dhruv Rathi may think this too as a propaganda. Rachna from Mathura was saved, but Priya of Modinagar could not be saved. The deception in the name of love took her and her innocent daughters' lives. Priya was divorced and lived on rent at Chanchal's house in Modinagar. She used to work in a beauty salon. In 2015, she befriended a person named Amit Gurjar on Facebook. He was in the profession of bookbinding. Amit and Priya got married in a temple. When Priya worshipped as per Hindu rituals, Amit also used to support her. There are also pictures of both of them on Karwa Chauth. But it was here that Priya started seeing Amit's real face. He started banning Priya's Hindu worship. About a year and a half after marriage, she came to know that the person whom she believed to be Amit Gurjar was in fact Shamshad. Not only this, he was already married. Priya was in a dilemma regarding her and her daughter's life, and she continued living with Shamshad. Priya had a close friendship with Chanchal, the daughter of owner of the house where she lived in Modinagar. Priya used to tell everything to Chanchal. She had told Chanchal that Shamshad was not allowing her to keep a temple in their house. He is pressurizing her to change her religion. On March 28, 2020, Priya and Chanchal talked for the last time on phone. After that, Priya's phone stopped working. When Chanchal asked Shamshad about it, he lied. On 15th April 2020, Chanchal tried to lodge a complaint at Partapur police station in Meerut, but the case was not registered. On the contrary, the police harassed Chanchal in various ways. Finally, on 14 July 2020, the case was registered. In the investigation, Shamshad told that he, along with his brother-in-law, killed Priya and her daughter and buried them in a room of the house. When the police excavated the room, the decomposed bodies of both Priya and her daughter were recovered. Moreover, the SSP also suspended 2 sub-inspectors of Partapur police station for not investigating and threatening Chanchal, who went to lodge the complaint. NSA was imposed on Shamshad. So can now Mr. Dhruv Rathi tell why Shamshad did this? 4 marriages are permissible in Islam. If Shamshad wanted to have a second marriage, he could have married a Muslim girl. But he forged his identity and changed his name to Amit Gurjar on Facebook. It means that his target was fixed to trap a Hindu girl by keeping a Hindu name. But Dhruv Rathi would find propaganda in this too. Now let us tell you a painful incident of Gwalior in Madhya Pradesh.
और मुझसे शादी करनी शीतला मंदिर से और वो मुझे घर लेके गया तो मुझे पता चला कि वो हिंदू नहीं मुसलमान है.
So first he kept a Hindu name, Raju Jatav, trapped this girl in his love. When the girl became pregnant, he married her as per Hindu rituals and took her home. When she reached his home, she came to know that the person whom she trusted and loved, with whom she dreamt of spending her life, turned out to be a cheater. She came to know that his real name was not Raju Jatav but Imran. After this, she was forcibly converted to Islam. Not only this, her 2 brother-in-laws and a Maulvi also raped her. In another case in Lucknow, everyone was shocked to hear the story of deception and torture in the name of love. Mr. Rathi should also listen to this. This girl used to go to a gym for exercise. There he met a gym trainer. He told his name was Atharv Singh, but his real name was Faisal Ahmed. What happened to that girl? Listen for yourself.
इन्होंने शादी का प्रस्ताव रखा और अपनी मदर से मिलाया, तो इनकी मदर ने भी ये बात छुपाई कि वो मतलब धर्म की बात छुपाई और अपने आप को ठाकुर जाति का बताया, प्लस इनके मैरिड है, इनका बच्चा है, ये बात भी छुपाई. तो वो राजी हो गई और हम लोग मतलब हम भी राजी थे. और उसके बाद फिर जिम में वापस आने के बाद जब जिम में वापस आए तो 2 बार जो है जबरदस्ती जो है शारीरिक संबंध बनाए इन्होंने और उसका वीडियो भी इन्होंने बनाया. तब तक मुझे वो पता नहीं था वीडियो बनाया गया, उसके बारे में कोई जानकारी नहीं थी. फिर इन्होंने जो है मुझे मतलब मैंने इनको बोला कि आप शादी का मैंने ही प्रेशर बनाया कि शादी करिए. तो इन्होंने सारा स्टेट में जानकीपुरम के पास एक आर्य समाज मंदिर है, वहाँ हिंदू रीति रिवाज से शादी करी. उसके बाद घर लाने की जब बात हुई, मैंने कहा घर ले चलिए, तो इन्होंने बोला कि सहमति नहीं है, सहमति मिलेगी तब हम जो है घर ले चलेंगे. तो फिर मैं इसी फ्लैट पे लाया. तो मुझे उसके बाद बहुत ज्यादा गुस्सा आया और मुझे लगा कि कुछ ऐसी बात है जो मुझे पता नहीं है. एक होता है इंसान का इंट्यूशन भी होता है. तो मैंने जिम में पता करा, वहां पता चला कि 2 इनकी पहले भी महिलाओं से इनके संबंध रहे हैं, जिनको इन्होंने बेवकूफ बना के उनसे शारीरिक संबंध स्थापित किए हैं, अपना धर्म छुपाया है उनसे और उनको शादी का झांसा देकर उनसे शारीरिक संबंध स्थापित किए हैं. उसके बाद इनके मोबाइल में मुझे वीडियो का कुछ शक हुआ. मैंने इनसे पूछा, तब ये वायलेंट हो गए और इन्होंने मुझे काफी गुस्से में मतलब बोला कि हाँ मैं मुस्लिम हूँ और वीडियो वायरल कर दूंगा और या मतलब फिर या तो ऐसे मार दूंगा कि पता ही नहीं चलेगा कहाँ चले जाओगी कहीं. मतलब ये इनके शब्द थे. उसके बाद इन्होंने बोला कि मेरा नाम फैसल अहमद है और मैं मुसलमान हूँ और तुम्हें मेरे साथ अगर जीवन यापन करना है तो तुम्हें भी इस्लाम को ऑप्ट करना पड़ेगा.
What name would Mr. Dhruv Rathi give it? Do you think this too is propaganda? On 5th February 2023, a rape case was registered in Raebareli, UP. The victim alleged that Abdul Khalid first befriended her and by telling his name Munna Yadav and then raped her.
थाना सभाम के अंतर्गत एक मामला सामने आया है जिसमें एक मुस्लिम समुदाय का व्यक्ति हिंदू बन करके एक हिंदू समुदाय की महिला के साथ पहले संपर्क में आया, फिर उसके साथ में दुष्कर्म किया. महिला की लिखित तहरीर पर FIR दर्ज कर लिया गया है एवं अभियुक्त को गिरफ्तार करके अग्रिम विधिक कार्रवाई कराई है.
Sakshi murder case in Delhi's Shahbad Dairy shocked everyone. Have you seen the arrested murderer Sahil? Have you seen the Hindu sacred thread Kalava tied in his hand? Sahil is a Muslim. Then why did he tie the Kalava? Do you remember 26/11 Mumbai attack? You must have seen pictures of Ajmal Kasab who opened fire from AK-47 at CST. He had also tied Kalava in his hand. The aim was to prove himself a Hindu so that Pakistan was not blamed for the attack. All the incidents that we have mentioned, each incident's modus operandi is the same. First, hide your Muslim identity, keep a Hindu name, wear things related to Hindu religion so that people trust you, then entrap Hindu girls in the trap of love, beat and rape them and force them to accept Islam. Dhruv Rathi should also listen very carefully to this statement of Maulvi Shahabuddin Razvi of Allah Hazrat Dargah in Bareilly.
हर शख्स, हर व्यक्ति उस दायरे में रहे और एक इस्लामी पहचान और इस्लामी नाम जो दिया है उसको कतन न छुपाएं। आजकल जो देखा जा रहा है और खास तौर पर दिल्ली का वाकया, लखीमपुर, शाहजहांपुर, बरेली में इस तरीके से कुछ वाकयात हुए हैं जिससे ये जाहिर होता है कि मुस्लिम नौजवान अपनी पहचान छुपा रहे हैं और हाथ में कलावा बांधना और सोशल मीडिया पे अपना गैर इस्लामी नाम रख करके गैर मुस्लिम लड़कियों से राब्ता करना, ताल्लुकात उनसे इस्तेवार करना, इस तरीके से उनको फिर शादी ब्याह की लालच दे करके उन तक रसाई हासिल करना, ये तमाम वाकयात हुए हैं जिसकी वजह से तमाम पूरे हिंदुस्तान के मुसलमानों का सर शर्म से झुक जाता है।
Now we don't know whether this video will be seen by Mr. Dhruv Rathi or not, but this matter is not over yet. This is such a vast topic that it could not be covered in one video and had to be made in two parts. In the second part, we will tell you that even though it is being denied that there is no such thing as love jihad, but if you look at its modus operandi, you can understand its real purpose. With the same modus operandi and same purpose, our neighboring country Pakistan too is following it. And it is being followed not only in Pakistan but all over the world. Believe me, you are going to be shocked after knowing its details. So wait for part 2, which is coming very soon. Till then, don't forget to like and share this video. And those who are new to this channel are requested to subscribe it so that the information about our new video reaches you immediately. See you soon with part 2 video. Till then, goodbye. Jai Hind.